Hi there, Erin Larkin here, and I'm here with Gen Mann of Corymbia Wine. We're in the vineyard, as you can see. Jen, hi.
Hi, Erin. How are you?
Really, really well.
Welcome to Corymbia.
Thank you. Really happy to be here. Can you just tell us where we are? I mean, we're sort of surrounded 360 degrees at the moment with vines, but Jen, what are we looking at?
We're in the heart of the Swan Valley, in Upper Swan, so the northern end of the valley, and we're at Rob's parents' property, Tony and Lynn Mann. They've been here for about 35 years, and we have the family home and our beautiful vineyard in front of us.
It is beautiful.
On which is now planted Chenin Blanc, Tempranillo, Malbec, and a little bit of Cabernet.
And what you can't see, but I can guarantee you, there's a really beautiful vista heading down the valley and up the other side from where we are, and sort of surrounded by the sound of cicadas underneath these Corymbia trees. So it's a pretty special place.
The serenity is pretty good.
It is serenity, it's pretty good.
And we have the beautiful Swan Valley running through the property as well. So just to the northeast there, we have Bells Rapids, and then that runs directly north in front of the property here, and then bends around and feeds into the greater part of the Swan River. So,
now we've got some wine to try, which is always why we're here. What have we got?
So the first wine we're trying today is our 2019 Corymbia Chenin Blanc. So due for release in a month or two, and from the vines directly in front of us here. The vines are 25 years old, and we make a Chenin Blanc from that vineyard. So 25-year-old vines. We run all of our vineyards organically from dirt to bottle. Rob and I do everything ourselves, and just trying to make expression of Chenin Blanc that's somewhat modern and sophisticated in style, and really allowing just the fruit of the Swan Valley to shine. So.
That's so delicious. It's a really, really bright acidity, beautiful pure fruit. The texture's silky and waxy at the same time, which is really nice. And it just lingers. It's spicy and gorgeous. I love it.
This one's got a lot of spice from the fruit. It's quite complex, this wine. We had a really great vintage in 2019. We handpicked all of the fruit, whole bunch pressed it. A little bit went to barrel for barrel fermentation, so about 30%. All naturally fermented, all of our wines. And quite high solids in the juice as well. So quite dirty juice. It just allows a bit more of the flavour to come through. And it's spent about 7 months either in stainless steel tank or barrel for maturation prior to bottling. I love the chalky element. The texture of the wine. And
there's like a lime blossom thing happening. Yep. It's really,
some
really
crunchy
amazing.
pear.
Yeah. So would you, with this wine, this particular wine that you make, I know Chenin Blanc can be aged for a long time. Is this something that is this a direction you want to see this wine go in? Is it an age-worthy wine? Do you want it to be older?
Chenin Blanc is an amazing, diverse variety that has this amazing ability to age. Yeah. We make this wine to drink now, but it's definitely a wine that if you prefer those styles, a little bit of age on it, maybe a little bit similar to a Hunter Semillon, it's just going to age really gracefully and blossom. With about 10 years on it, it will look amazing.
It's sounding though, if you're fermenting it in oak and sort of treating it that way as it's growing up, that it's probably going to be able to be aged.
Yes.
If we like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see this wine in the symposium next year. We looked at a number of Chenin Blancs this year, and it was really exciting. I think Chenin Blanc's in a really great place.
Yeah. There's some beautiful expressions of Chenin Blanc, particularly from Western Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Lots coming out of the Swan Valley, a few from Margaret River.
Yeah.
So it's an exciting variety. That's what I love about it.
Yeah. And it's pretty nice to be here, standing next to the vines, drinking this wine. So thank you. It's beautiful.
You're welcome. Did you?
Next.
One last sip.
Yes, please. It's beautiful.
And then from the property as well, we make a Tempranillo-based blend. So there's a splash of Malbec and Cabernet in there as well, all from the same vineyard where we are here today. The Tempranillo vines are directly in front of us here. We take a little bit of the Cabernet from there, and just to the south of us, there's a small patch of Malbec as well. So for this wine, we pick all of the fruit together, hand-picked. We'll co-ferment it in a single French oak vat. Yeah. It undergoes 100% carbonic maceration, a natural whole berry fermentation.
Can I stop you there? I just asked Rob earlier about carbonic maceration because I think that the general consensus around the place, if you're not a winemaker, is that carbonic maceration is when the berries remain whole and fermentation takes place within the skins of the berry, but it's not actually correct. It's a molecular degradation.
It's an intracellular enzymatic
Yes.
fermentation
Yeah.
that happens within the berry.
Yes.
And what it does for us and why we use it is
Yeah.
just gives it this lovely pop to the aromatics.
Yes.
So these aromas are jumping out of the glass
Absolutely
right now.
they are, yeah.
And they're the characters that we want to see. We want to see very fruit-driven wines. We use very subtle use of seasoned oak. And we just want to make fresh, young, modern styles of red wines
Beautiful.
from the Swan Valley. So
Yeah.
I get lots of cherry plum spice coming out of the glass. It's got those beautiful rustic tannins that we love from the Tempranillo, but it's still quite plush through the mid palate.
It's super plush, and rustic is romantic, but I wouldn't necessarily, like, I think it's an element of it, but it's actually
It's those kind of powdery
polished
rustic
and,
tannins.
Yeah, I love it.
But yeah, just
beautiful.
a beautiful expression of Tempranillo from the Swan Valley.
And
Malbec.
I think that the Mediterranean varieties grow really well here, but second to that, people are producing really great expressions of those varieties in the
Yes,
valley. So
yes.
this, I mean, I just think each year that goes by, I see more and more of them, and I love them more and more.
Yeah.
And I think that we should be drinking more. As
Yes.
drinkers, we should be drinking more of
Yeah.
this style. I just think it's perfect for our climate, it's perfect for our food, it's just
And that's
beautiful.
what we're doing here. We just make 2 wines from the property. We're focusing on our strengths, but also varieties and wine styles that are very revered by our family. So they're really important styles of wine. We've often enjoyed these wines on ice in the middle of summer. They suit our climate, the foods that we eat, and that's the reason behind the wine. So
I love it. So moving ahead to 2020 vintage, so what you can't see behind us, maybe you can see a few hats in the vineyard in the back, but picking is underway. So we're looking forward to the 2020 vintage. Putting that in context, so 18 was bonza vintage across the entire state, I would say.
yes, we had a little bit of a challenge in 18 with rains
Okay.
in January in the Swan Valley,
Yeah.
but overall great vintage.
Yeah.
19 was fantastic again. We're
Yeah.
very blessed in the
Oh yeah,
you
I'm
know
really
that.
happy about it, yeah. That's why we're here.
And 20 is looking amazing again.
Is it? Yeah, right.
Yeah, so we've been very fortunate. It has been quite warm and dry in the lead up to the 2020 vintage. So we are picking today the second earliest harvest date on record.
Really?
So we are tracking about
I knew
3
it
weeks
was
early.
but that's a big deal.
Yeah, so it's a big thing, but again, that's because of the dry winter that we had and the warm lead up
Yeah.
to picking. So, but it's looking great. So
And it's good
we're
for
happy
reds
there.
and
Yeah.
whites so far.
Yes.
Good. Another reason to buy WA.
Exactly.
Jen, thanks. It's been
Yeah,
really,
no, thank
really
you.
special.
Thank
and
you for coming out.
on the discussion of should they open a cellar door, the answer is absolutely no. Who wants to go and stand in a building when you could be out here amongst the vines?
In the outdoors.
Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you.